What up, peoples? Mr. Anomaly coming at you again. More marriage imprint talk. I like to frequently do these just for my own sake as well. Call me Mr. Fundamentals. Just I truly believe if you're a man who likes her more than she likes you, you don't have any rules, no principles, you're not following the God, man, woman, child, and sticking with that. I truly believe this, the better to be alone in the desert, the Proverbs, man. Dealing with the immoral woman in the society we live in. And again, on this channel, I talk about it, attract a lot of guys that might be on the lower end of the sexual prowess scale who are thirsty and lonely and angry. That's why I keep telling you to cultivate inward, man, because you're going to get one-itis, and that's why I like playing these clips, man. Getting bored in these marriages, bro, but here we go. Another one from Coach. It's going to piggyback off of him.
And I'm telling you right now, y'all behind the game right now. Y'all behind the game. Let me do this. I got to get some more show going on. I know people want me to get their super chat, but I'm going to get through these. What about this sexist marriage thing?
Damn.
Okay, sexist marriages are real. I'm going to read these right here. Check out, okay, we got this one. Guess what? You know what? We're going to start with this one. Check this out. This is apparently a woman from Red Pill Awareness. This woman is, what's her name? Female Kanye. You see the woman right here. Guys, if you get married, you're probably going to have a sexist marriage. Okay? So just be prepared for it. I'm telling you this now, just so you're not surprised.
Yeah. Typically, especially if you're dealing with a non-virgin woman. Refer to the video I did with them, a lot of them on the pill. And 80% of women aren't attracted to 80% of men. Yeah, something like that. Naturally speaking, the trickle-down effect. These women are going to land somewhere. The normie humor. The blue pill normie has to ice skate uphill to get starfish sex from his wife, chore play, and all that dumb crap. Normie humor. So yeah, generally speaking, and especially if you're a lonely dude and desperate and I'm just so lonely it hurts, you're gonna get one. You're not gonna have any rules, and she's gonna be running you, and this will be your fate. Hey man, it is what it is. Let's keep going.
If you get married for sex, you're a moron. If you get married or cohabitate with a woman thinking it's going to be better for your sex life, trust me, this is going to be the opposite.
Now listen to Coach, man. I agree, man. Doing it if you think, like I say, you're going to get all the sex in the world is going to cure your loneliness. Nope. Hey, you know how we're going to do it? It all cultivates inward. Learn to love that man in the mirror.
And this isn't for sex. Okay. So just be prepared for it. I'm telling you this now, just so you're not surprised. If you get married for sex, you're a moron. If you get married or cohabitate with a woman thinking it's going to be better for your sex life, trust me, this is going to be the opposite. And this isn't just my experience, this is statistically.
Generally speaking, yep.
This woman says, I'm a married woman. I am married and don't have sex with my husband. I just don't have the urge to have sex. I ask God to take the desire from me. So half the time I be twerking, talking ish. I don't have sex and I don't give oral sex.
Guys, I mean, I'm just, like, what society we live in, y'all? Seriously, I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer here. I'm just trying to be, you sound bitter. Like,
always remember, you ain't first, you're last.
Do that back again. Again, I'm just trying to.
Always remember, you ain't first, you're last.
Let's just be real here for a second. You're dealing with non-virgin women. We live in a society where women are free. We live in a society where women are talking like this.
All I'm saying is, women came from a time where they couldn't work at all. Women literally fought for the right to be able to secure themselves financially.
And I'm not mad at this, by the way. People say, no, do what you want to do, ladies. Godspeed, Spider-Man. Just avoid women who be out there like this, because this is where it ends up, man. I'm just gonna keep looping this, man, because you don't turn it on. You don't turn it off, man. And most women, again, they kick God out of schools. All this Babylonian indoctrination, most of them are eating it up. This right here is the modern woman mantra. So you want traditionalism, man. I mean, come on, bro. Let's just be realistic, man. The toothpaste has been squirted out the tube. Can't put it back in, man.
Without permission from men. Women came from a time where women needed permission from men to have a bank account. To a time when we can be richer than men. We have opportunities where we can set ourselves up and beat men in life. There's no way y'all gonna convince me the old way was better. That math is most certainly not math. Y'all not carrying a 1 or rounding up. You're not doing something right, because there's no way. Y'all try to put your little sauce on it. Well, yeah, I'm feminine and men can pay my bills and I'm in my divine feminine energy and all this shit because men are giving you things. Newsflash, we all can get things from men. That's not like something that's foreign for women. If a woman is not getting that, it's because she's not really putting her head to it. But all women cannot be rich. All women can't beat men in life. And now we have the opportunity to do that. And y'all trying to tell me that it's better the old way. Better to wait for men to give you a slice of bread and a couple of dollars. You're out of your fucking minds.
There's no turning back.
Hey, man, we're here, y'all. Just be aware of what's out there. Just be aware. I'm just going to keep looping it. You dudes that are romantic and want the Disney fairy tale romance, man, you lose. Good day, sir. That's the mentality of nowadays. Move accordingly.
More sex. I asked God to take this woman says, I'm a married woman. I am married and don't have sex with my husband. I just don't have the urge to have sex. I asked God to take the desire from me. So half the time I be twerking, talking ish. I don't have sex and I don't give oral sex.
You think she does that with Pookie? You think she does that with Ted? Or Richard Ramirez?
Anymore. I'm just not in that space. Currently been talking to my attorneys heavy. Giving God my life.
God has nothing to do with that, man. So yeah, her husband is.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Bro, man, come on. Those are the only type of guys who's gonna marry these type of women. Guys who they get this from. Generally speaking, got to do chore play and all that dumb crap. Again, this is why you got to have a set of rules and principles that you're not going to waver from, no matter what. Because again, if you got to do all that, there ain't nothing you can do to turn that back on anyway. Let's keep going.
Just to let you know, guys, what did I reveal? The biggest users of OnlyFans, married men. 90% of OnlyFans traffic are married men. And I said this before the data came out. Why? I was a married guy. I actually, when you're married, you're around other married men. And married men kind of talk. What married men have to do, because people will say, well, he's married. Why can't he just use his wife? Guys, the wife doesn't get much usage. She doesn't give much usage. It is actually a very much of a trick prostitute relationship. And
just played that video the other day with the guy. Got the Chad. Prawn Hub, man. Prawn Hub, bro. Generally speaking, again, that's why I keep playing the Mighty Reese, man.
Always remember, if you ain't first, you're last.
On the pill, get off the pill. Is she hooked up with Mr. right now, the man that she settled for?
Need to be with Mr. right now. Doesn't give me butterflies, but he's a good man. He's nice. He likes me. Don't have much in common, but he calls, so I talk to him.
I'm telling you, man, if you're that guy that's so lonely, I'm so lonely, that's you. That's you right there. And then we're playing what's going to happen to you when you get one. When she finally, I I guess. And some guys, you know, and some guys are completely okay being that guy. Move accordingly, y'all.
She leverages the sex. Then she can basically say, I turn off the sex. Or maybe he turned off the sex first, then she got turned off, and then there's a sexist marriage. Guys, this is what I want to warn you about. Okay? This is going to happen. And then she sounded like she's setting up for a divorce. So she clamped her legs. She cut off the sex spigot. And I say this is infidelity. Shout out to Dr. Thunder. He agrees. This is infidelity. This is equivalent to her stepping out by just not restricting it. So she said, I'm going to cut off the spigot, and I'm going to get my payment on the back end.
I keep telling y'all, this all ties into it, man. Being able to turn that on and turn it off, turn that on and turn that off.
Your desire to be with lots of women, you don't have that same desire as us. Huh? So there's people that sit up and say, man, he's lying, but they don't understand the concept of how powerful spiritually sleeping with people are, right?
You don't turn it on, you don't turn it off.
That's why so many people cheat. They've slept with so many people. So they have this desire to sleep with new people. That's more fulfilling than sex itself. Just sleeping with somebody new. That's more fulfilling than new people. That to sleep with new people. That's more fulfilling than sex itself. Just sleeping with somebody new. Desire to sleep with new people. That's more fulfilling than sex itself. Just sleeping with somebody new. So when you taint yourself like that, that's a demon. That's what you battle with. That's like a vice.
I do this for the excitement of it all. When I'm out doing these things, I completely block out being a wife, being a mother. It's just completely gone in my mind.
If you can turn that on and turn that off, you can. How you do one thing is how you do everything. Kids be damned. Kids be damned.
I do this for the excitement of it all. When I'm out doing these things, I completely block out being a wife, being a mother. It's just completely gone in my mind.
There's no turning back.
We're here, man. Move accordingly.
Okay? This is when you pay for women. As I always say, all men pay. Now he's going to pay. She says, she didn't say I'm going to divorce him and walk away. She said, I'm going to talk to my attorneys, which means what? All right, and so here come all the domestic violence, and he cheated, and he was this, and he was abusive. Here comes all the bullshit, because I know how this works. Okay, so she's supposedly a Christian, but she can't take her ass and lay her ass down or get on knees for her husband.
And would you really want that unenthusiastic just take it? Just take it. Would you? Why would you want that? I'd rather jerk off. Why would you want that unenthusiastic sex, man? I'd take the desert for 500, Alex.
You should always have 3 boyfriends. One of them is probably going to be your main. One of them.
The main is the 80%er. Are you guys? I mean, come on, man. I think I proved my case numerous times. I'm going to keep looping it because I got a bunch of new subs, new viewers. The imprint. It's just sex. Yes, it matters if you're trying to build with somebody. Absolutely. And again, that's why you got to have a set of principles that you're not going to waver from. Supposed to be a Christian? I mean, come on, bro. Come on, man.
Is going to be your. You should always have 3 boyfriends. One of them is probably going to be your main, one of them is going to be your side, and the other one's going to be the backup. But just keep in mind the rotation does change, so sometimes the main will be the side will be the main, it is what it is.
You know there are gumps out there who will do that? They'll be quote-unquote girlfriend and boyfriend with the 304. Then when she decides she wants to get up there and get the dick, she'll break up with the gump, and he'll still be there on the side waiting for her. And then they'll be back on again, and then she meets another Ted Bundy, and then you know there are guys out there that will wait, and then this is your fate. There are dudes out there that will wait while she goes out there and they'll pull a Bart Simpson. That one day when she gets it out of her system.
The reason that one of them is going to be your side and the other one's going to be the backup. But just keep in mind the rotation does change. So sometimes the main would be the side would be the main. It is what it is. The reason I say 3 is the magic number is because guys are always somehow trying to test boundaries like little boys, you know what I'm saying? So you can't let them kind of walk all over you. Like, you have to not respond to them. But then if you want some, big appointment, you have to get that somewhere. And I just feel like having 3 is really smart because it maintains your dignity, and then it also gives you options, and then you just keep adding to the roster as you go.
I do this for the excitement of it all. When I'm out doing these things, I completely block out being a wife, being a mother. It's just completely gone in my mind.
You can't marry them or put babies on them, bro. It's come on, man. Come on, bro. You can't do that, bro.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You stole fizzy lifting drinks. You bumped into the ceiling, which now has to be washed and sterilized, so you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Hey, man. We're here, y'all. Let's keep it moving.
This is very common. By the way, this is the marriage wheel. You talk to any married couple, they'll tell you they're having an exciting sex life. No, they're not. It's basic, it's boring, it's missionary, it's predictable, and it's almost better for you to be single.
Damn.
So with that being said here, if you're a guy that can't get sex in the normal, the single marketplace, which there's a lot of men, what men will do is turn into married tricks. Is what they'll do is they'll say, well, I'll just get married to a woman, I'll have access to her.
Coach don't watch my content, y'all, but I'm telling you, bro, this I deduced that on my own, man. That's how sin works. That's why I keep playing the imprint talk, the dopamine rush, Voltron. You heard what she said. The main dude. They know the safety guys. They're not stupid. I keep telling the dudes, the man whores, these women are going to land somewhere. But nobody gives a shit because it doesn't affect them until you have kids. Then you don't want somebody touching your daughter. You're ready to kill them. Make that make sense. It's not going to stop. I'm just critiquing it. People be getting mad and stuff, bro. What do y'all want from me? Just be aware. Just be aware, bro. Move accordingly. This is generally speaking. Not every man goes through this. Not every man is going through this. You're taking a chance. That's all I'm saying. I don't tell you to do what you should or shouldn't do, but I'm telling you right now, if you're one of these thirsty, lonely guys, this is going to be you. It's a high probability because the men that they like aren't radiating like that. She knows that you're the safety guy. She knows it. She's not a virgin. She has high-level intuition. She has high-level cunning. She sees you coming a mile away. It's a spirit. It's a spirit thing, man. Move accordingly. Hey, y'all do what you want to do. What do I know?
You will initially, especially if you have to leverage that to get the woman. She's going to know that that's what you did, and she can always leverage the vagina, which you'll always constantly be working for it, aka tricking for it.
How you start is how you finish.
That is what they'll do is they'll say, well, I'll just get married to a woman. I'll have access to her. You will initially, especially if you have to leverage that to get the woman. She's going to know that that's what you did, and she can always leverage the vagina, which you'll always constantly be working for it, aka tricking for it. Or you'll have to go get prawn, which a lot of married men do. You'll have to get a sex worker, which 50%. Ask any sex worker. Most of the men are married.
Yeah. This, hey man, right here.
When's the last time you
Told y'all add that to collection.
felt sexually attracted to him?
Don't ask me that question.
When's the last time?
I don't want to answer that.
3 years and 9 months ago.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
That's what his wife's saying to him.
That women, so a lot of times what I see is that women are expressing my emotional needs are not met, aka their attachment needs, and I physically cannot get turned on by my partner anymore. In fact, they start to get disgusted, like they get the ick so majorly bad. And could you open up your body and allow someone to like penetrate your being if you feel disgusted by them. They feel like they're violating themselves and someone is violating them.
My husband,
because God took away my desire for promiscuity and all that stuff, that I didn't have a desire anymore, even like for my husband. And although my husband and I would have sex, it was like really hard for me. Like I really had to push myself to go there. It was like really hard for me. Like I really had to push myself to go there. For me, like I really had to push myself to go there.
You should always have 3 boyfriends. One of them is probably going to be your main.
You think they don't know, the guys? You think they don't know, y'all? Come on. Come on, bro. You think they don't know?
Always remember, if you ain't first, you're last.
I better listen to Reese.
That they mess with. It's like right at 50%. Most of them are married. And OnlyFans. People say, would you support an OnlyFans girl? Well, a married guy needs some woman to talk to. Probably a beautiful woman. He can't do it in public. He can't do it around his church. He can't do it in his school.
What is this talking to? I don't know. I guess I don't know. What is this? You got to talk to. Let me shut up. That's normie shit.
Kid school. He can't do it. This is the only outlet. So this is what men turn to, and they do this, and they don't tell you guys. So many of them use escorts. Most of them are married. Anybody ask a woman who's a sugar baby. Most of the time they'll tell you they were messing with a married guy. People aren't exposing this. I'm telling you what it is.
That's why I keep looping it, man. I'm so lonely. I just want to cry to her. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Especially if you got a little bit of bread on you. This is going to be you, man. Hey, man, do what you want to do. Just don't be bitching and complaining when you're in a sexless marriage. That's all I'm saying, bro. You're not guaranteed sex. You're not guaranteed love and affection by getting married.
So for a guy to tell you that they've been married for multiple decades, I can tell you he's in a sexless marriage. But he's also telling you to spit game and shit like this. Like, it's weird. It's weird. But I'm unfolding the game for you guys. All right, this is save your life. This woman says, Reddit, I cheated on my husband because he wasn't giving me enough attention and only focused on his job. How should I tell him? I call it married tricks. Guys, listen.
I think he's working too much.
Listen, money, energy, attention, or time. How do you want to pay? My philosophy is undefeated. Just because you don't like it because you're broke, hey man, that ain't my problem. That's a you problem. It ain't my problem. But this is an example. This is the marriage rule. Okay, so what part of the marriage rule are we on? Bait and switch. So there it is. He's at work. He doesn't spend time. He doesn't. Watch this. Pay attention. Pay attention. Spend time. Expend energy. Give me energy.
He out there getting that money. He can't spend energy, attention, and time. If he's out there getting the money, he's going to be busting his ass working all the time. Again, man, Voltron. She married her human wallet and just used that as an excuse to get throttled by the man who has her imprint. That's all that is. We making it easy for you. That's it. She knew what kind of guy he was before she married him. She was gone before when he approached her and said, "Hello, my name is Mr. Gump." She was like, "I know who you are, Mr. Gump." She knows. They know. They know the mane. They know the wallet. They know the emotional tampon. They know the sentient dildo. They're not dumb.
Pay attention. Spend time. Spend money. She's saying the money's okay, honey. The money's okay. But you're focused on your job and your career.
So I could focus on my career.
Guys, this is the catch-22 of marriage. This is when you're going to pay bigly at the end of the marriage. Because you're going to possibly lose access to your kids. At least 50% at best. 0% at worst. You're going to pay child support. You're going to pay for the division of assets. you're gonna pay.
Damn.
This is why I say all men pay. Now let me read it. It says right here, oh, okay, there was a question here. You should tell him, honey, I'm sorry that you worked so hard for us to have our house, cars, and all of the utilities up to date, food in the fridge, clothes on our backs, our vacations, and everything else you do for. And it says, but it's just too much work. You have been working so hard, and it says right here, have been so hard on me that it's turned me into a skeezer. You really have no clue how difficult all your hard work has been on me. The impact of you working your ass off has been such a burden on me that I went out and cheated on you while you were busting your ass. I just can't take it anymore. Tell him.
I'm laughing at how fucked up this is. That's just as bad as that video I did a few months ago with the woman got mad that the husband loved her when she was like 300 pounds, said that caused her mental stress. This is the crap you deal with, bro. Move accordingly.
I do this for the excitement of it all. When I'm out doing these things, I completely block out being a wife, being a mother. It's just completely gone in my mind.
There's no turning back. Now, and let us know how quickly he gives you divorce papers. Please, for goodness sake, do tell him, because he just isn't worthy of having your selfish ass as a wife. Do not skip telling him that you're a low-life cheat. Guys, you know how many women on record have cheated for this very reason?
She was that before she married that guy. She was that before she married that guy. You just didn't turn that on and turn that off. She was that before he even proposed. She was that. Move accordingly.
Okay. How many women have cheated on their husbands for that very reason? You work too much. You're never here. You're gonna face that one. You're gonna face that one. And it's almost that you can't win. So I'm gonna advise men, if that happens, divorce your wife, because it's not gonna get better.
Yep, just like that video I did today. My wife wants to divorce. Fuck her. Fuck her. Yep. Yep. The dude said, I will do more, he said. He said, I will do more. He said, I do everything I can, I'll do more.
If you work all the time, like you work all the time, you ain't never home, you always leaving me. I hate this shit. If you home all the time, why you all up under me? Let me get some fucking room to breathe. Damn, stop sweating me. I hate this shit. If you make more money than her, well, fuck you. I want to make decisions too. You ain't my fucking daddy. I don't need you to take care of me. I hate this shit. If she makes more money than you broke motherfucker. You never have no fucking money. Fuck this shit. I don't want to make all these decisions. I need to be taken care of.
And the number one reason your woman is mad, the number one reason why she's pissed the F off, you weren't her first choice. Move accordingly, man. Move accordingly. Better to be alone in the desert, bro. Just think about the sex force, the disconnect, the years, decades, some of these people, kids. Starts off inception, ends in ruin. Now, it's not everybody dealing with this, but a lot of guys are. 80%. Most dudes are. Move accordingly, bro.
What's going to happen is you're going to give up time from your career. You're going to prevent yourself from growth in your career. And then you're going to double down and spend time with your wife only for her to realize she don't even like you and she going to keep fucking cheating.
Nothing you can do. By
the way, this happened to Tom Brady. What did we find out? She was cheating on him. And he said, I should have just went.
Tom Brady.
Okay. I should have just went to, I should have just focused on my job. I should have just focused on my job, but you guys can't do it. All right, listen, man. In order to talk to me, you got to have a picture like that. I don't let people just come up and talk to me like that. So have a picture on your profile. Anyway, next one. Next one. We don't have sex anymore. Ready. It says right here, we've been together for 3 years. And in the beginning, sex was so amazing. What a shock. After a year, it completely died down. What a shock. What a shock. What did I tell you guys? This is real. This is real. By the way, we're not very, most people aren't hardwired for long-term sex.
Most people aren't. Men and women. I'm not going to shit on most people aren't. If you're out there fornicating, getting the dopamine rush of new partners, there's a high probability you're not going to be long-term. It's probably a little realistic and lower those expectations. Generally speaking. Can't turn it on, you can't turn it off, bro. You either are or you're not.
All right, we're just not hardwired for it. I think people enforce it or force it. But we're certainly not wired for it. Some people can pull it off. Most people cannot. It says we went from X. Oh, I guess that's sex. We went from sex, everything. That's what it says. Multiple times a day to once a month.
Damn.
I know he's not cheating. We worked in the same building. So we drive together. And if we aren't at work, we're at home. He tells me it's just too much work. It's too much to get undressed. Too messy. Man, look at this. The Chinese woman wrote better English than this. It should be TOO. Too messy, so he would rather just watch prawn, jerk off, than have sex with me. In the last year, we had sex only 4 times. I'm 37. He's 41. I don't care that he watches prom because I watch it too.
I had a woman say that same thing, that her husband stops doing that to her. Don't want to. How much weight did you gain? How much weight did you gain? I bet you that had a lot to do with it. You got that fupa print going on? Come on, bro. That happens a lot too. So I'd rather jerk off.
Of course women do. But I feel like it is to the point that my self-esteem has taken me to a play. It says play, but it should be place where I just feel completely ugly. I weigh 150 pounds. And I'm 5'1" and
oh yeah, 185,
Mexican. Data. All right, so she's a gordita. 5'1", 150 pounds. We call that as wide as she is tall. And she's a Mexican.
And her husband's doing this.
What's that? What's that, brother?
Her husband's doing that, man. Damn, 5'1", 180. Golly.
All right, is there something wrong with me? Yeah, started 5'1" and 150. That's something wrong with me. I talked to him about it, and he just brushes me off. Could it be your fupa? He says,
5'1"?
Something about I'm crazy. I asked for sex. He says tomorrow. All right, yeah, there it is right there, guys. That's normie cohabitation right there. Okay, normie cohabitation. He's like, man, I'm done with this gordita-ish, man. I'm done. All right, my goodness, man. I tell you, good luck out there, gentlemen, man. It's real in hell here in the field. It's real. It's real. How about this is wrong with you right here? By the way, I'm gonna tell you, man, if people don't care for what they are and they look like, they don't care about you. Never listen to a person that says they care about you and they don't even care about themselves.
Yep. That's some good wisdom right there, yeah. Think about it, like I said, like a woman that's fat, ran through, got bastard kids, got all this. Her shit's all messed up, but wants you to look right past that. She don't care about you. Why would she bring that shit to your doorstep? Why would she bring that chaos to your doorstep? That's something you should think about. Our girl, the main guy, she knows he's out there in the streets. She don't care about the human wallet. She knows that guy's a human wallet. That's preemptive. She knew what he was before she got involved, man. Think about how messed up that is, bro. The disconnect. The disconnect, bro. Don't take that shit lightly.
I do this for the excitement of it all. When I'm out doing these things, I completely block out being a wife, being a mother. It's just completely gone in my mind.
That offends me when a woman, I know goddamn well you've been out to the streets. You gonna sit around me and smile up in my face? You don't care about you bringing that chaos to me? Move accordingly, y'all. Move accordingly. Move accordingly. Smile up in your face. Move accordingly, man. Again, this ain't gonna apply if you're lonely and thirsty and all that. Ain't got no standards, man. Come on, bro. This is gonna, like I said again, this is the shit y'all be dealing with, man. If you're gonna do that, man. That's why I say you're better off alone in the desert. That's just my opinion.
Never listen to a person. This goes for men and women. Never listen to a person that says they care about you and they don't care about themselves. I'm just letting you know. They cannot care about you because they don't care about them. Shout out to Kevin G. He says it's your favorite African Kenyan American out here. Shout out to you, brothers. Wait a minute. Where is it at here? Where is it at?
Look at my African American over here. Look at him. Are you the greatest? You know what I'm talking
He says
about?
it's absolutely deplorable that for these FNF guys to talk this manosphere-ish, only for this ninja to be posted up kissing a doo-doo Dubai chick. Have you, he says, how are you, RP, knowing she been dookied on, and then take her to meet your moms? He says, Omega L ninja. Omega L. And I don't know, did he call it an L for himself? I have no idea.
I'm tripping, man. That's pretty much it from Coach. I was just listening to something to come. But that's generally it, man. You know, just be careful out there, bro. That's why I keep playing the mighty Reese Bobby.
Always remember, if you ain't first, you're last.
We live in a country that doesn't promote that. It promotes freedom, independence, sexual liberation. Move accordingly. There's no arguing. There's no debating. Getting mad and all that is pointless. It's pointless. Want to hurt people and all that, that is pointless. You're giving them way too much power over yourself, man. Go out there and connect with nature and go connect with the universe. You got some soul searching to do if you're all angry. I told you, man. I'm just giving it to you. I ain't got no feelings in this. I ain't got no skin in the game. There are no expectations here. Just trying to warn cats out there. Stuff's real, bro. The imprint is real. And we live in a society that just doesn't promote that anymore. If you find one, you better stay your ass over there. Babylon is compromised. Said before, I'll say it again, man. If you're a guy, thinks she's gonna change after she gets that ring on her finger or a couple of kids in, you winner! You winner! You winner! Keep telling y'all, bro. My boy Nightmare.
There's no turning back.
No turning back.
There's no turning back.
Can't put the toothpaste back in the tube, bro. Hey, milk's been spilled. The die's been cast. All you can do is move accordingly. Am I wrong here? That's all I got on this one. I am out. Latest.